All right, so we move to the other tier of quarterbacks.
Oh, the Brock Purdy tier.
This one could be that there's just no one that does this.
Right.
It's really tough, but this is who will be this year's Brock Purdy, a later round quarterback that makes any kind of impact as a rookie. Simms, the biggest thing I struggled with when picking from this group of guys was somebody's got to get hurt.
Wait, do you know who's going to get hurt this year?
Right?
Right.
Okay. Because I really wanted to say I think Jake Haener could be fine.
Sure.
But Derek Carr's there.
Right. Jameis Winston's
there.
Exactly.
So he's 2 steps away.
I know.
Who did you go with for this one? Because this is definitely you got to have step 1 happen before you get to this step.
Exactly right. It's really hard to there's a lot of things that go into this.
Yeah.
Like I've joked around about this all week. Oh yeah, Brock Purdy's, they're growing on trees, right? And so is the 49ers football team and Kyle Shanahan's. They're also growing on trees. Like, that's part of the Brock Purdy success. I know this is a new thing, and everybody's looking for this guy at the end of the draft and all that. And I want to go, yeah, okay, you might hit on that every now and then, but the rest of the formula is that there's a Shanahan, one of the greatest play callers we've seen in football over the last 15 years, and a team that's stacked.
Does that
to
help
that out? Yeah, it kind of helps it out. I'm with you in that Jake Haener is that type of guy. Right?
Yeah. Playing the offense, overlooked, doesn't have a wow physical skill, but can just play the position, right? Yep.
That's what Jake Haener is, except he's even smaller than Brock Purdy, and he's probably slower than Brock Purdy. That's what bothered me about Haener, but I'm with you. I like Haener. All right? I see your other guy in there. He's the guy, Clayton Tune, who you have in for Arizona. Like, yes.
He might have to play.
He might.
I mean,
Colt McCoy there.
No way Kyler's ready out of the gate.
I don't think so.
We don't even know. Why would you rush Kyler in a year
no
explanation needed.
Right.
Colt McCoy hurt a lot. And has to play a lot.
Exactly.
There's a world where we get to Clayton Tune starting for the Cardinals this year.
I don't think that's crazy. I don't. Clayton Tune won. The other guy, the reason I would throw him in there, and he would be my pick if you had to choose any of these. You mentioned that, right? In a lot of ways, too, he's like Brock Purdy. He's played a ton of football.
Yep.
Ton of drop-back passes. And I actually think his physical ability, the potential, is greater than Brock Purdy. He's a better athlete than Brock Purdy. He's
really
a bigger
athlete.
guy.
Yeah.
He ran, 4.59 at the Combine.
He's one of those guys that could do the backflip just standing up. And you're like,
yeah,
didn't expect that.
What? I didn't expect that from white guy drop back quarterback, right? And then, his motion is silky smooth. My only issue with him in the draft process was I just wish he would cut it loose a little bit more.
Sure.
Like throw it with everything you got here instead of being smooth and in rhythm sometimes. But yeah, he's the one that I would look at. I think he's my number one pick to go along with you. Now, Dorian Thompson-Robinson, that's another one that I certainly would throw in this conversation.
He can win that backup job.
100%. I'm going to be disappointed if he doesn't.
Yeah,
I will be disappointed.
I agree.
Because it's like there's a reason Josh Dobbs was on the street until week, 14 last year, to come in and then play over Malik Willis. Right, in just like a week of practice. So those are the two that jump out to me the most. And then I'm not going to not say Hendon Hooker. Hey, Hendon Hooker, I'm going to throw that possibility out there because he's the most talented guy of this group. And, yeah, he might not be ready to start the year, but if Jared Goff got hurt week 7 or 8, okay, here comes Hendon Hooker, who's another guy who's played a lot and has big-time physical talent. But I'm with you in the Clayton Tune one for all the reasons you said.
Right. It just feels like at some point he might have to play this year. And he, like you said, he's played so much football that it's like, you know what? He might not have the most help around him right away. They did get some help in Paris Johnson on the offensive line, but we'll see what happens with Hopkins.
Yeah. He's comfortable in a spread-type offense, which I still think is what they're going to try to run out there. I mean, I don't know exactly what that offense is going to look like in totality, but he'll be comfortable in however they're formulating around Kyler Murray. I think it's going to, fit him in a lot of ways too. Yo, thanks for watching, homies. It's the off-season, but there's no off-season for us here at Unbuttoned. Me, Ahmed Fareed, we're going to hit all the stories. So hit subscribe for us, okay? We got a ton coming up. My draft prospect rankings, my Simms Top 40 quarterback countdown, and videos of me and NFL QBs playing catch and talking about their development and mechanics. Again, thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe. Peace out, homies. See you soon.